Well, welcome to the 2014 Coding Certification Review Blitz. And the reason we call it a blitz is because you're going to feel blitzed by the time you're done. After the second day, you're going to be extremely tired, but it's a lot of information crammed in.
CodingCertification.org Review Blitz 2014 excerpts with Laureen, CPC, CPCI, Senior Instructor.
Hopefully some of you had a chance to pre-bubble and highlight your books per the little video link that was sent out. That will help you save some time, but if you didn't, what I want you to focus on more than doing the bubbles in the book, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute because some of you are looking at me like, what is she talking about? Focus on the notes that I'm going to be showing you in my manual, because that's what you want to write down in your books to prepare them to increase your speed for taking the exam. So today is going to be about the beginning part. I'm going to go over how to take the exam. We're going to talk about some time management techniques, process elimination type stuff, and then we're going to go into content review. And as I'm going through the content review, I'm going to ask you, what is your job on the board exam? Does anyone know what your job is on the board exam? To pass, yeah. To pick the best of the 4 possible answers. Okay, and you have to train your mind, because this whole blitz is preparing you for this exam. Okay, everyone should have already probably had a coding course or have equivalent experience, so it should be review of knowledge you already have and really sounding down the key points that you'll be tested on, which are all around guidelines. I've been doing this since 1999. My name's Laureen Yandroop. It's pronounced yawning and drooping, but I try to not be boring. So I'll tell a lot of corny stories if you look a little tired or peaked. But I've been doing this since 1999. This has gone from videotaping an audio of me just talking, no visual. Can you imagine going through the whole CPT book just looking at me talking? So it's come a long, long way, and a lot of the techniques on how I teach certain concepts, people have said it's really, really helped them. So I hope it helps you. Questions we keep at a minimum. We definitely don't want to stop for questions about, on my job, we do it this way, and we don't have time for that in the next 2 days. We have to really focus on the content. If you have questions of that nature on the break or at lunch or afterwards, I'll stay as long as you need me to, and I'll help answer those questions. And I'm always available after. You'll have my email address, so you know, it's not just over here. Okay? All right. So, get my slide going here. So the CPC exam, let's talk a little bit about that, because everyone here today is taking that. This content is also good for people taking the AHIMA's CCSP exam, which is the physician-based equivalent. So the content is the same, but the style of the exams are different. The CPC exam is all multiple choice, 150 questions. So you now have 5 hours and 40 minutes. Back when I took it, it was just 5 hours. And the reason I think they've done that is they used to, if you took a 10-minute break, they'd give you that 10 minutes back at the end. Well, that was a proctor's nightmare, because, okay, Susie went out for 10, she went out for 12, and so now what they did, look, everyone gets 5 hours, 40 minutes, you get 2 breaks, up to, I think, 10 minutes each or whatever, but you don't get time added on. So hopefully you'll run to the bathroom and come back real quick. So keep that in mind, you have 5 hours and 40 minutes. The answer grid, now you should have 2 sets of handouts. One is of all of the slides, the PowerPoint slides, and the other one is supplemental handouts. In your supplemental handouts, you should have a copy of a sample Scantron form that the AAPC uses. All right, so here's the supplemental handouts. Here's the Scantron form. Okay, does everyone see this up on their in their handouts? This is what you're actually going to fill out, so it kind of gives you a preview.
Get more CPC exam tips, coding certification training, and CEU credits. Go to www.codingcertification.org.